DPI World Report, Episode 18, Hudson Bay, Canada. Contested anchors when systems pull in different directions. We now arrive at Hudson Bay, not a border, not a province, but a hinge. Hudson Bay sits at the intersection of systems that were never designed to agree. Federal infrastructure, provincial authority, indigenous stewardship. Each anchored, each legitimate, and each pulling in a different direction. This is not a story of absence. It is a story of overlap. The data here is extensive. Ice thickness, river inflow, permafrost stability. Seasonal timing, sensors operate. Satellites pass overhead. Models update. By technical standards, this region is well observed, and yet outcomes remain unstable. Why? Because anchors exist, but they are contested. Legal anchors define jurisdiction, but not lived consequence. Cultural anchors carry memory, but are often excluded from final decisions. Technical anchors optimize for scale, not proximity. Each system believes it is holding the line. Together, they allow drift. In Hudson Bay, climate change compresses timelines. Ice forms later, breaks earlier, storm patterns shift north. What was once gradual is now seasonal. What was once predictable is now conditional. For indigenous communities, these changes are not abstract signals. They affect travel, food security, safety. Feedback is immediate. For distant institutions, the same changes appear as variance, within tolerance, within error margins, manageable. This is the fault line. Episode 18 exposes a critical implementation truth. Anchors that are not aligned do not cancel each other out. They create blind spots. When responsibility is distributed without hierarchy, no single actor feels authorized to stop drift. Decisions continue, adjustments accumulate, and accountability thins. Hudson Bay demonstrates that DPI failure is rarely technical. It is relational. Where systems overlap, someone must arbitrate. Not politically, not symbolically, operationally. The strongest initiatives in this region share one characteristic. They make indigenous stewardship binding, not advisory, not consultation after the fact, but authority at the point of decision. Where this occurs, systems adapt faster. Alerts are trusted. Thresholds are resisted. Drift is named early. Where it does not, systems remain active, but disconnected. Alive, yet misaligned. Episode 18 closes Orbit 6 with a warning. Anchors do not work in isolation. They must be reconciled. In the next orbit, we will move to places where that reconciliation is either being attempted or avoided entirely. Because the future of implementation will be decided not by data volume, but by who is empowered to say, this system is moving off course. This is the DPI World Report, and this is Episode 18, Hudson Bay, where anchors collide and alignment decides what holds.